Welcome to the Courtroom Chronicles. This channel is dedicated to educational content based on real-life cases and true events. This content shared here is drawn directly from the actual case file, and no names, places, or items have been changed. However, the content has been carefully summarized and presented for educational purposes in a comprehension format to inform, enlighten, and spark meaningful discussions. Whether you're here to learn, reflect, or simply understand the real-world scenarios better, you're in the right place. We believe in the power of truthful storytelling to educate and inspire. Disclaimer: while all stories are based on real cases, they are presented in a condensed and structured format for clarity and learning. Viewer discretion is advised where necessary. This case is cited from the Nigerian High Court online file, which is public record. This is a case between Mrs. Oluchi Blessing Okonkwo v. Mr. Martin Chigekwu Okonkwo Court, High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. Presiding Judge, Hon. Justice Asmau Akambi Yusuf. Date of judgment, 25th March 2021. Relief sought: dissolution of marriage on the grounds of irretrievable breakdown under Section 15(2)(c) of the Matrimonial Causes Act, MCA. Facts of the case: the petitioner, Mrs. Oluchi Blessing Okonkwo, filed a petition on 23 September 2019 seeking the dissolution of her statutory marriage to Mr. Martin Chigekwu Okonkwo, contracted on 3 May 2014. She alleged that the marriage had broken down irretrievably due to her husband's persistent and intolerable behavior. The petitioner cited several grounds, including physical and verbal abuse, habitual late nights and alcoholism, abandonment and failure to provide maintenance, neglect during illness, emotional and psychological trauma leading to health decline, separation since September 1, 2018. Despite being served with court processes via substituted means, the respondent did not appear or file any defense. The petitioner testified as PW1 but did not present corroborative evidence such as medical reports, independent witnesses, or documented records. Issues for determination: whether the petitioner established, to the reasonable satisfaction of the court, that the marriage had broken down irretrievably due to the respondent's conduct under Section 15(2)(c) of the Matrimonial Causes Act. Judgment: the court held that while the allegations made by the petitioner were serious, they were not substantiated with cogent, credible, or corroborative evidence. The court emphasized that the burden of proof lies with the petitioner despite the respondent's failure to defend the petition. The standard of proof in matrimonial cases under Section 82 of the MCA requires that facts be established to the reasonable satisfaction of the court. Assertions alone are insufficient. Evidence such as hospital records, witness testimony, or official complaints must support claims of abuse and neglect. Ruling: the petition for dissolution of marriage failed due to insufficient evidence and was struck out. Who won and why? The respondent, Mr. Martin Chig Okonkwo, prevailed by default, not because he presented a defense, but because the petitioner, Mrs. Oluchi Blessing Okonkwo, failed to meet the evidentiary threshold required by law. Reasons why the petitioner lost: no documentary or medical evidence to support claims of abuse or illness. No witnesses to confirm the attempted interventions or neglect. No credible proof of financial abandonment or cruel conduct. The court could not be reasonably satisfied that the marriage had broken down irretrievably under Section 15(2)(c) MCA. Further legal analysis and recommendations. This case highlights a critical aspect of matrimonial litigation. Assertions without proof fail in law, no matter how compelling they may sound. How the petitioner could have avoided losing: documentary evidence, hospital records, police reports, or text messages showing abuse or abandonment. Corroborative witnesses: friends, family members, neighbors, or doctors who could testify to the abuse or neglect. Maintenance records: bank statements or receipts showing self-maintenance or lack of support. Detailed testimony: specific dates, incidents, and evidence of emotional or physical harm could have strengthened credibility. Legal strategy: the lawyer should have pursued a more proactive approach, possibly subpoenaing relevant records or filing for default judgment with supporting affidavits. Legal education point: in matrimonial law, the onus of proof never disappears. The absence of a defense from the respondent does not relieve the petitioner from proving their case. Petitioners must come prepared with credible, corroborated and admissible evidence to support claims of irretrievable breakdown of marriage. Thanks so much for watching, fam. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, drop a comment below, and let me know what you think about the case. I love hearing your thoughts and feedback. And hey, if you felt a connection or learned something new, give this video a like and share it with someone who might enjoy it too. Until next time, stay safe, stay real, and I'll catch you in the next one.